Start the recording. Okay, cool. Let's go. I'm anxious. Hi, Kay. I don't even think I said hi. What's your name? Have I met you? Patricia? Hi, I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Did you know her? You just meeting her. Let me just get Ruby's bed ready. Okay. 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 I'm sorry. Okay, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so very much for coming. Nobody's even listening. What the heck? All right, friends. Yay. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. My teacher training starts today. I've been advertising it forever, so there's a few of you in here that are taking it. I'm so excited. If you're in my yoga teacher training, then don't pay for class because it's part of training. And even though we don't start till later. So next time you guys should take training and you can come to class for free. So yeah, I'll be starting my teacher trainings, but it's kind of separate from all the things I do here. As far as special announcements for what I'm doing in this space coming up, I have my frequency class next, or I guess it's this Saturday now, this coming Saturday. There's already only 5 spots left, and there's like 36 spots total. So it's going to be really full. When it's really full, there's always like a ton of energy in the room, and it's really, I think, powerful. So if you are interested in coming this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., it's $33 per person. It's breath and sound, so not yoga or movement. And then I have my friend, and he's an amazing musician, Brady Bloom, who is supporting me with music. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And then, yeah, I think let's just practice. Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. All righty, my friends. Comfortable seated meditation, or as comfortable as you can get in your seated meditation. So take a moment, and you might kind of wiggle around. Sometimes I just like to rock side to side on my sit bones. And then I like to roll my neck around, roll my shoulders around. So anything that feels good, just kind of getting your wiggles out, feeling into your physical being a little bit more. And then eventually settle into stillness. You can bring your hands to your heart. You could bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Or if you'd like, maybe just rest your hands in your lap. Just be intentional. And either close your eyes, or if you really like to keep your eyes open, soften and lower your gaze. So maybe even try gazing down at the tip of your nose. And just start to notice, feel, observe, witness every single thing that is creating right here, right now, this present moment. So notice sounds, notice sensations, pulsations. Notice the rise and fall of your breath inside your body. Maybe you notice emotions that you are carrying with you today. You brought with you to class. You're not trying to make anything go away. You're not trying to change anything or fix anything. Even if you're feeling anxious, you're not trying to make your anxiety go away. You're just noticing, where do I feel it in my body? What does it feel like? What does it feel like if I breathe into it? So you're just getting curious and observing what's already present. And everyone, with your next inhale, fill up as big as you possibly can. Take a moment and pause in fullness, hold. See if there's an extra little teaspoon, extra little sip you can find at the top. And then open your mouth and great big sigh. Ah. Good. Two more like that. So inhale, fill up. All the way up. Hold in fullness. And notice if you're tensing up around your held breath, see if you can soften just a little bit. Extra sip if it's there. And then big sigh, release. Ah. Good. One more time. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning. And fill up every space. Hold. Soften around your held breath. Take a couple extra sips this time. And then open your mouth and release. Ah. Good, friends. Seal your lips now and start to come into Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. You start to create a gentle whisper noise or an oceanic sound as you breathe really intentionally in and out. So big and spacious. And if you want to stay right here and connect to your breath a little bit longer, please do. You can stay here as long as you'd like. You can come back here at any time throughout class just to reconnect. Maybe just to slow down and feel the rhythm of your own breath. If you're ready to start moving, take your Ujjayi breath with you and come forward to hands and knees, tabletop position. Once you're on your hands and your knees, friends, any movement that your body is calling for, so intuitive movement. And if you don't know what to do, start with something. Start with cat-cows, just the flexion and extension of your spine. And then feel around. Maybe circle your hips around, or even just move your hips side to side. And give your head a little shake or a little nod as you just let it hang. You could spin your fingers out to the sides or back towards your knees. Just kind of rock gently. Yes, I love it. So this is not an exercise for your mind. It's not an exercise to go, okay, I'm going to do 3 cat-cows, then sit back in child's pose for 3 breaths, and circle my hips 3 times. You're just feeling breath by breath into your body. You're using your felt senses, responding to what you feel, getting curious and exploring what you feel. Give yourself about 3, 4, 5 more rounds moving in this way. And if it helps you to get out of your head, close your eyes. So sometimes it helps me. So I'm not looking around at what everybody else is doing and comparing myself. I'm not wondering if anyone's looking at me. So one of my favorite things about this practice, that voice in our head that talks to us all day long, it kind of starts to quiet down as we drop into our body, as we connect really intentionally with our breath. In your next few rounds, my friends, downward facing dog. So whenever you feel ready, just start your own mindful transition back to downward facing dog. Once you're in your dog pose, same thing. Just feel around. You can give your heels a little pedal, shift your hips side to side. I feel really good to bend your knees and lift up to your tiptoes and really just work the length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. So in your down dog, your foundation is your hands. Spread your fingers and make your hands feel really strong against the ground. So if you are using the strength in your hands and your fingers, You should be able to even lift up onto your fingertips and it doesn't feel too difficult. If you are using the strength in your core to lift you out of your hands, then it should feel actually quite easy to lift up to your fingertips. So just play around with it. Get curious about it. Notice where you are sinking, where your own imbalances are in your own body. Take one more big inhale into your down dog, friends. And then as you exhale, just gaze forward and however you'd like to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Once you have arrived, hang out in your fold for a few deep breaths. You can ragdoll your arms, grab opposite elbows. You could bring your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers if you'd like. The back of your neck, some traction. So try not to rock back into your heels, but instead bend your knees a little or a lot and keep your weight more forward so your head can be really heavy. And then focus on the strength in your core. Imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling straight up towards the ceiling. So as you lift using the strength in your core, you start to stretch the backs of your legs just a little more. As soon as you rock back in your heels and hyperextend your knees, now you're not stretching your muscles, you're pulling on your tendons and ligaments. So start to pay more attention to what's happening inside, those deeper, subtle, micro movements. Next time you breathe in, find a halfway lift position. Good. Exhale, let it go. Fold. Do that once more, halfway lift. See if you can really stick your butt out and reach forward through the crown of your head. Back of your neck is long, gaze is down. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. This time, come through your halfway lift and rise. So your heart leads all the way up, arms overhead as you inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Hinge at your hips and see if you can take the entire length of your exhalation to dive down slowly, then fold in. Breathe in, halfway lift position. Feel into the length from crown of your head back to your sit bones. Nice and good. Exhale, let it go. Press into your feet, connect to your center, lead with your heart. Take it back up. Inhale, arms extend. And hands to heart, exhale. Beautiful. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, high mountain. See if you can close your eyes as you take your slow dive down. Feel your core engage as you dive. Beautiful. Nice work. Inhale to your halfway lift position. Get all the rounding out of your back. Nice, Erica. Exhale, let it go. Press into your feet, engage your core, lead with your heart all the way up, arms overhead as you inhale. Beautiful, hands to heart, exhale. All right, adding on, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, and then try not to lock out or hyperextend your elbows. Invitation to reach your hands back away from your body. So as soon as you hyperextend, once again, now you're not stretching muscles, you're pulling on tendons and ligaments. So keep that little micro bend in your elbows. It helps me personally if I try to suction cup my palms together and I bend my elbows quite a bit. So you could even squeeze your elbows towards each other. Take one more inhale. If you want, you can lift your heart, gaze up. And as you exhale, keep your hands clasped, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down and fold. Nice, Erin. Hang out here with your fingers interlaced for about 2 or 3 rounds. Relax your neck. So weight is more forward, not in your heels, more in your toes and the balls of your feet. Bend in your knees is just fine. Use your core to lift your butt. Use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles. Try not to hyperextend your elbows. I know it's hard if you've been doing it your whole life. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands to low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms dangle. Give them a little shaky shake. Ujjayi breath. Next inhalation, halfway lift position. Realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So top of a push-up, pause and check in. Spread your fingers, actively push with your hands like you're trying to push the ground away. Draw your belly button in and up, take little baby rocks forward and back. Yes, so like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body, or maybe cutting through a loaf of bread. Yes, good. Keep pushing away with your strong hands and your strong arms. Next time you inhale, little rock forward, so on your tippy toes or knees come down to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. Try not to let your belly drop or your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. One more like that. Nice, Tracy. Halfway down. Strong arms, strong belly. Hold until you're empty and then inhale, push back up. Very nice. Awesome, Charles. Slow motion all the way to your belly. Strong straight line. 3, 2, 1. Good. You choose any heart opener you would like. So baby cobra, full cobra, Spider-Man cobra, up dog, sphinx. Nice, Kim. Take your time. Give yourself a couple breaths. So stretching your front body, your abdominal wall. Little tone in your belly in a back bend. So just drawing your belly button in and up will protect your low back. It's like a little brace around your center. As you are ready, downward facing dog is where we're headed. Ujjayi breath. You've got about 5 rounds in your down dog. You can explore if you want, move around a little bit. If you want more strength work, invitation to turn this into a turbo dog. So the only thing that you would change is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot and squeeze your elbows in towards each other. So it's just like a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering right above the ground. So elbows hug in, continue to relax your neck and continue to lift with your strong core. Breathe. Yes, awesome work, everybody. Wherever you are, one more great big inhale. As you exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or hop forward, fold. Thanks, Andrea. Inhale to a halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale and fold. All the way up, rise, arms overhead, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, we'll build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain. Let's take a side body stretch of choice to the right. So you could grab your left wrist, you could bring right hand to right hip, you could interlace your fingers, lots of options. Bring more weight for all variations into your left foot. And as you shift your hips towards the windows, see if you can draw your upper body towards the opposite wall. So like a crescent moon shape is what we're trying to create. Yes. Nice work. Big deep breath into your long left side. One more round. Back to center as you inhale, realign. And then other side, your variation, up and over. So hips towards the right side of the room. Upper body goes left. More weight in your right foot, especially press into the inner edge of your right foot. See if you can breathe into your left waistline and even feel your breath in the space between your left ribs. Or excuse me, right waistline and right ribs. Take one last round. My bad. Next time you inhale, back up. And then as you exhale, chair pose. So sit back, weight in your heels as you sit back. So your butt should be going back rather than your knees coming forward. Weight in your heels for now. See if you can lift your heart just a little bit so it doesn't feel like your heart's looking down and your gaze is down. Heart is lifted, gaze is forward, tone your belly, navel to spine. If you've got knee issues, I recommend staying right here. Otherwise, bring your arms parallel to the ground and lift up to your tiptoes. Squeeze the tops of your thighs together. That's called awkward chair pose. See if you can slowly lower your hips all the way down to your heels. Squeeze the tops of your thighs. Awkward chair, slowly. Everybody all the way up. High mountain, maybe stay on your tiptoes. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Slowly dive down, forward fold. So big balance challenge if you take it on your tiptoes. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time. Halfway lift, heels on the ground, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. You can take it however you want. So you can always skip it. If you feel like adding a couple push-ups, go for it. Nice, Chris. And then see you in downward facing dog pose. Ujjayi breath. Beautiful down dogs, you guys. Nice work. All right, from your down dog, next time you breathe in, slowly take your right leg to the sky. Nice dive. So if you want to open your hip or explore, you're welcome to, but try to keep your strong foundation, your strong hands. So you're pressing with your hands, your shoulders are stable, and you're lifting from your center. Your breath is there. It's flowing all the way up into your right leg, your right toes. Take one more big inhale. Good job, everybody. As you exhale, right knee towards your nose, curl in and round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift higher onto your back, tippy toes, and then exhale, step forward as soft as possible. Take your time to rise, crescent lunge. So slowly, hips are square, all 10 toes face forward. And rather than sinking into it, hug in and find stability. Now your legs are your foundation. So how do you find strength and structure? Pull your front hip back hip forward energetically. Little tone in your belly, like a brace around your middle, navel to spine. Lift your heart. Beautiful. Reach up, maybe even gaze up. So whatever you're doing with your gaze, even if you're closing your eyes, you're doing it on purpose. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, we will take a little twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bend your back knee to a hover. So it's now hovering above the ground. Or if you want to modify, of course, you can gently set your back knee down. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward and pull your front hip back. Squeeze through your inner thighs, broaden through your collarbones. And if you want a balance challenge, you're already in a balance challenge, I know, but if you want more, see if you can gaze back over your right shoulder. Get a little lower in your legs, twist a little further. Last breath here. Very nice. Inhale, crescent lunge. If you'd like, you can straighten your legs. Squeeze your front thigh. Powerful through your back toes. Exhale, hands come down, low lunge position. All right, from here, walk your hands to the left long edge of your mat, parallel your feet, straighten out your legs, and go anywhere you want for the next few rounds. We're not going to do this when we flow, but for right now, anywhere you want to go, about 5 to 7 breaths. So you can just hang out, breathe, feel, notice. Or if you want to play, you take headstand, skandasana, twist, handstand hops, lots of options. So just feeling around. And just like in our regular forward fold, try not to rock back into your heels and hyperextend your knees. You want to feel the front of your thighs, those quad muscles, firing, turning on. All right. Last couple rounds. Maybe an open mouth sigh would feel nice. Bring your hands or your fingertips to the ground if they're not there already. So bend your knees as much as you need to. And then walk your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward. So you're in a low lunge position here. All right, from your low lunge position, standing splits, left leg lifts up. So just a one-legged forward fold. Yeah, good. So your right leg is your strong foundation. Root through your right foot and then draw up with your strong center, that invisible rope attached to your belly button. Make your left leg and your left foot active. So spread through your left toes if you can. Neck is relaxed, just like it would be in a forward fold. Option to wrap your right arm behind your right leg, hand behind ankle, forearm behind calf, elbow behind knee, and press. So press arm into leg, leg into arm. See if you can dive a little deeper, fold a little further. Everybody take one more big inhale. Lift your left leg as high as you can. Exhale, left knee towards your nose, so round your back. Like a little tiny potato bug ball, but you're balancing on one foot. Inhale, re-extend your left leg high, and if you want, you could even try a little handstand hop. Exhale, curl in, nose towards your knee, round. Inhale, re-extend, handstand hop if you want, and then this last time, you're just gonna set your left foot down next to your right foot. Big toes together, little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl. So little tiny potato bug ball. You can choose to press your heels towards the ground. That works ankle flexibility. Or you could choose to lift your heels high. That works strength and balance. You could also choose to wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Breathe into your back body, back of your heart, back ribs. Yes, nice, Mary Jo. You guys are awesome. Take one last round, and as you exhale, get as small and compact as you can, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, halfway lift position. So heels down, spine long. You can widen your stance if you want. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale your arms up, pause right here in your high mountain. Right foot will be your foundation. So really put all your weight in your right foot and lift your left knee up. Standing staff pose. Beautiful. All right. Active through your left foot. Imagine you're zipping a zipper up through your midline so everything's hugging in, lifting up. Take one more inhale. Slow motion, low lunge. See if you can get fingertips and toes to touch down at the exact same time. And then we're going to come back and forth, up and down. Inhale. Come back up to your standing staff slowly. Exhale, take yourself back down into your low lunge. So at your own pace, back and forth a few more rounds, just like that. Good. Root down firmly into your right foot. Connect to your center. Move slowly and intentionally with your own deep breath. Nice work, friends. Take one, maybe two more rounds. If you're falling out, no big deal. That's why we're here. We're practicing. Meet yourself right where you are at. Next time you end up in that low lunge, stay there. No hurry. From low lunge, my friends, we'll bring our back knee down gently. And then, so if you need extra cushion, feel free to kind of double up your mat, fold over this side. We're gonna go back and forth just a few times. If you have blocks, it might be nice to put them on either side of your front foot. Use your hands on your blocks. All right, so as you inhale, see if you can let your hips melt down and your heart lift up. Back toes are curled under. As you exhale, pull your hips back and flex your front toes as you straighten your front leg. Inhale, come forward, lift your heart, let your hips melt. If you're using blocks, you can take them with you. Exhale, sit back, half splits, back and forth, just like that, a few more rounds. And then I want you to choose which of those poses you want to stay and take about 3 to 5 more rounds of breath in. So you choose, do you want that stretch for your hamstring or do you want the stretch for your hips? And when you are ready, you can just hang out there. Few more rounds. Open your mouth anytime you need and take a big sigh. Yeah, if there's other ways you want to explore, go for it. We'll take about 3 more breaths. Whatever whatever you're feeling, let yourself feel it. So you're not trying to make sensation go away. Ah. Thanks, Whitney. Really good job, friends. Last big deep breath. We'll come back to a low lunge position and lift your back knee up. One more time, we're gonna come all the way up to standing staff. So root into your front foot, all the way up, standing staff. We will hold here, so find your balance, flex your left toes, twist towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back. I like to grab my my left thigh with my right hand and press my left hand into my low back. You can use your hands as leverage. You do not have to take this variation, just an option. We will get into the full variation of this pose eventually. So unless you're really feeling it, just hang out here with your knee bent. Work on twisting from your center, broaden through your shoulders and collarbones. Maybe even gaze back over your left shoulder behind you. One last round. Good job. Inhale, come back, standing staff. Exhale, curtsy bow. So take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Take a little bow. Extended leg curtsy. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reach up. Try to keep your hips as square as possible. One more time. Bow. Exhale. Good job. High mountain. Inhale, both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Add a little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Navel to spine is that brace around your middle. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then all the way down, stick your butt out and dive. Good work. Lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa, however you would like. See you in down dog. Ujjayi breath, fire it up. So if you can figure out how to use your Ujjayi breath to support you, I really feel that it is the greatest tool we have in our yoga practice, in our asana practice. Helps regulate and calm your body, even when you're uncomfortable, even when you're challenged. It holds you from the inside. So stay curious about it. Nice poses, you guys. Next time you breathe in, left leg high, three-legged. You're welcome to open your hip or explore if you want, but keep your strong hands, your strong foundation. Try not to roll into your outer wrists. You really want to be pressing into your thumbs and your index fingers. So I like to imagine with my hands that I'm a gecko holding onto a screen door. Take one more inhale. Take your left leg long. Make it strong and powerful. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Stay here, breathe in. You should be on your back, tippy toes. Awesome, Andrea. And then step forward as soft as you can, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. All right, so square hips. Nice, stand. And front hip pulls back, back hip draws forward. So you're not trying to sink as deep as you can. You're trying to find your strong, stable foundation in your legs. And then your upper body, that's your expression. So you don't have to do anything crazy or fancy, but do be intentional. Feel, what are you doing with your fingers? What are you doing with your face, with your gaze? What are you doing with your breath? Take one more inhale. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back, bend your back knee to a hover. So your back knee is hovering, or back knee, of course, can come down to modify. If you keep your back knee lifted, imagine you're trying to pull your back thigh forward. Imagine you're trying to pull your front hip back. Your weight should be centered, so try not to lean or reach forward. Center your weight. Maybe even gaze over your left shoulder behind you. So use your breath to twist further. One more round. See if you can get a little lower. Nice work. Awesome, Steve. Inhale, come back, crescent lunge. Invitation to straighten your front leg if you want. Squeeze through your front thigh. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take it into that wide-legged straddle position. So hands over the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs, and anywhere you'd like to go once again. So it does not have to be what you did before. It can be something totally different. Just make sure wherever you take it, your breath is right there with you. Good job. Really good awareness, you guys. Awesome work. Last couple rounds. All right, bring your hands or fingertips to the ground if they're not already there. So bend your knees as much as you need. Walk your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward. So you're in a low lunge position. Standing splits, root into your left foot. Float your right leg to the sky. So left foot roots down, right leg floats up. It's just like a one-legged forward fold. So there's not necessarily a right or wrong to opening your hip, your right hip, or keeping your hips square, but it definitely affects what you're getting out of the pose, how you're working the pose. So feel into it and explore it. What feels most efficient for you? What feels most beneficial for you? Keep exploring, playing around, switching it up, getting curious. We get stuck when we think we already know everything, when we already have it figured out. Take one more inhale, reach your right leg even higher, spread your right toes. Exhale, crunch right knee towards your nose. So like a little tiny ball balanced on your left foot. Inhale, re-extend your right leg high. Take a handstand hop if you're feeling it. Exhale, again, knee towards your nose. Love it, you guys. Nice work. And then last time, inhale, re-extend. You can hop if you want, or just extend, long, strong, powerful. This time, tiny little potato bug ball. So bring your right toes down next to your left toes. Nice, Trish. So your big toes are touching, tuck and curl. Once again, you choose. You can lift your heels. You can try to press them towards the ground, or like Diane is doing, you can take a toe stand. Point your knees straight forward. Bring your hands to your heart so your spine is long. Crown of your head is drawing up. Balancing on your tiptoes. Nice, Callie. If you're in toe stand and you want to play from there, you could play with opening your knees out, closing your knees back up. Yeah, even coming down. Ooh, knees to the ground, screaming toe if you want. You can play with that. Last couple of breaths. Good, nice reach. Halfway lift. Next time you inhale, set your heels down, spine long. You can widen your stance if you want. Exhale, bow, fold. All the way up, rise. Arms overhead, breathe in. So high mountain, lift your right knee up, standing staff pose. So left foot is your base, right knee lifts. Flex your right toes, hug in. Zip that invisible zipper up through your midline. Take one more inhale. Slow motion, low lunge as you exhale. See if you can touch fingers and toes down at the exact same time. Go back and forth slowly and intentionally. Root firmly into your left foot. Stay connected to your center and stay connected to your breath as you rise and fall, as you lift and lower. So how much awareness can you bring into this simple movement back and forth? How much can you feel into your own body and your legs, your hips? Take about 2 more just like this. Nice mo. Really good. Let's say next time you're in your low lunge, stay there. So back knee comes down gently. Once you're in your lunge, bring your back knee down gently. And if you need extra cushion, fold over the side of your mat. Great place to use blocks on either side of your front foot if you have blocks. Otherwise, I just lift to my fingertips. See if you can let your hips melt down and lift your heart up. Breathe in. Curl your back toes under if they're not already. And exhale, half splits. Take your hips back, flex your front toes, work your front legs straight. Come back into that low lunge. Inhale. Hips melt, heart lifts. Exhale, pull your hips back as you work your front legs straight. Go at your own pace. Back and forth a few more times. Yes, good. I love it. And then once you feel like you're ready to just settle in, choose either of those variations, or if there's some other place you feel like going. I saw a few of you do something different last time, so feel free to do that as well. We'll take about 3 to 5 more rounds. Nice, Tara. Good. So great place to get your hamstring stretching. Great place to feel and breathe into your hips, your hip flexors. Great place to just get curious about your legs. Open your mouth anytime. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. Open your mouth anytime you'd like and just sigh. Ah. All right, come back into a low lunge position. Okay, sorry, I'm going back to that song. All right, from your low lunge, lift your back knee, and then once again, rise up to your standing staff pose. So root into your left foot all the way up to standing staff. So right knee lifts, right toes flex. Now we will twist. One more inhale here. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. You can grab hold of your right leg. You can press your right hand into your low back. Keep the flexion in your right toes. Squeeze through your inner thighs. If you want a balance challenge, more of a balance challenge, see if you can gaze over your right shoulder. Keep squeezing from your center. Keep breathing. Stand tall, stand well. One last breath. Nice job. Unwind. Inhale. Exhale, curtsy bow. So swing your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Take a little bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy. Reach up. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Everything lengthens. One more time. Exhale, bow. Inhale, high mountain. So step both feet onto your mat. Both arms reach up. Baby back bend. Curl open. Squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades. Inhale, re-extend. And then take it all the way down into your fold. Beautiful work. Inhale to a spinal extension. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana, or of course you can skip it. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. So either down dog, or this is a great place to take a child's pose, to grab a drink of water, or any other resting pose of your choice. So give yourself a few breaths to just to feel all the energy inside of you. Physical sensation, pulsation, emotion. Not trying to push anything away, but just welcoming it all, being the big, vast, wide open space for energy to just flow through. So we are going to flow through that sequence now, one breath, one movement. It doesn't mean we go super fast and just get it over with. It means we move really slowly and intentionally with our super slow and intentional deep breath. So if you feel like I'm cueing really slow, see if you can breathe slower than you thought you could. Breathe deeper than you thought you could, and use those slow, deep breaths to guide your movement. If you want to take a break or just do your own thing at any time, always you have my permission. So if you are coming with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Great big inhalation. Push the ground away, lift your hips high. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, let it go. Take it all the way up, arms overhead, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. All right, here we go, my friends. Inhale, reach up. Side body stretch of your choice. Exhale to your right. Inhale through center, realign. Other side, up and over to your left. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, sit low. Stay here and hold here, or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. Stay here, or exhale, squeeze the tops of your thighs, slowly lower, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, high mountain, so all the way up, maybe stay on your tiptoes, powerful legs. Maybe stay on your tiptoes and dive all the way down. Good job. Next, inhale, halfway lift, heels on the ground. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open. Beautiful, down dog, nice Scott. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Listen, hold here or right knee, left elbow, exhale. Nice, Nan. Inhale, three-legged, stretch it out. Right knee, right armpit. So get as high as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now everybody exhale, knee towards your nose. Step through as soft as you can. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Back knee bends all the way to emptiness. Inhale, crescent. Option to extend your legs. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, listen, standing splits, left leg high. Just one time, exhale, knee towards your nose. Inhale, standing splits, re-extend. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Curl in, get small. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise. Listen here, arms reach up, left knee floats up. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back, or you can grab your leg. We'll get into the full pose in just a moment. Inhale, come back to center, standing staff. Maybe you extend your left leg forward, press through your heel, and then curtsy bow. Swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Take your back. Keep your legs the same. Extended leg curtsy, breathe in and stretch. Pull your right hip back. Squeeze your inner thighs. One more time, bow. Beautiful, reach back. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. Add a little heart opener. Exhale, curl open, navel to spine to protect low back. Inhale, re-extend. Feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine as you reach up. And then exhale takes you down slowly. Good job. Use your breath. Halfway lift. Fill up. Breathe in. Nice. K. Exhale. Plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going or hold in emptiness as you lower. Inhale. Heart lifts. Shoulders back and down. Nice, Tracy. Exhale. Down dog. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Hold here if you'd like. Or left knee, right elbow. Exhale. Use your obliques. Inhale, back up. Use your breath. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. So all the way to empty, hold until you're empty, and then inhale, back up. Yes, everyone, knee towards your nose, round and step forward softly. Crescent, rise slowly. Strong legs, nice, Charles. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back knee bends to a hover. All the way to emptiness and then back to crescent. You can straighten your legs if you'd like. Squeeze your front thigh. Back toes are powerful. Exhale, hands to the earth. Root into your front foot. Float your right leg up, standing splits. Just one time, knee towards your nose, curl in, balance on your left foot. Inhale, re-extend, take a hop if you want. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Get small and compact all the way to empty. Inhale, halfway lift, stick your butt out, spine long. Nice, Diana. Exhale, fold. All the way up, rise. Inhale, arms reach, right knee lifts. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back, or you can use your body, grab hold. Inhale, come back, standing staff. Option to extend right leg if you want. Try not to lean back, press through your heel. And then exhale, curtsy bow. Bend your knees, reach your arms back. Keep your legs the same and stretch. Inhale, get nice and long. Exhale, one more time, bow. Good breathing. Inhale, high mountain, both feet on your mat. Standing back, bend, exhale. Use your strong lower abdominals to support you. Inhale, re-extend. And then take it all the way down, slowly. Nice work. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa your way, or of course you can skip it. See you in down dog. Take a moment. Notice, feel, maybe a couple open mouth sighs. We'll go through that entire flow once more. And this time I'm going to add a few more little changes, poses, or expressions. So we might pause and take our time in a couple poses. We might add a couple new ones. So just like you've been doing this entire time, stay present, listen to my cues, and think of them as invitations. So take what works and leave the rest behind. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. One more big inhale. Exhale, look to the top of your mat. Step or hop, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. And let it go. Press into your feet. Rise all the way up. Arms extend. Hands to your heart. Exhale. All right, last round. Inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch to your right. You can switch it up if you want. Exhale, reach as far as you can. Inhale, back to center. Realign. And then to the other side. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chair pose. Sit back. Stay right here and hold, or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. Stay here, or exhale, awkward chair. Squeeze your upper thighs, slowly lower hips to heels. Inhale, high mountain. Push into your feet, rise. Stay on your tiptoes if you can. Slowly dive down. So bend your knees, stick your butt out. You want to feel your core engaging to help you balance. Heels on the ground, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, peel your heart open. Nice, Devin. Exhale, down dog. Great big inhalation, right leg to the sky. Stay and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Inhale, three-legged. Everybody, knee towards your nose, round your spine, step through. Nice, Kim, rise, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, bend your back knee. Now pause here. Bring your right forearm across your low back. Look forward, square your shoulders forward. Keep the bend in your back knee as you reach up and back, exalted warrior. So puff up your heart, tone your belly. Yes, beautiful. Breathe. Take one more inhale and feel the stretch down your entire left side. As you exhale, bring your left hand down. And then reach your right arm to the sky. You're in a revolve lunge. Be here for a moment. So about 3 breaths. If there's any way you want to work it, feel free. Go for it. Nice job. One last round. Work your twists. Bottom of your exhale. Let it go. Root into your front foot. Standing splits. Pause in standing splits. You can stay in standing splits or open up to a half moon. So right hand will reach forward. You can take a block with you. Left hand to left hip or left arm to the sky. Open your hips. So stack your left hip on top of right. Nice, Mary Jo. Make your back legs strong and powerful no matter where you're at. Good. Feel your breath flowing through every space. Awesome, Liz. Take one last huge inhale. And then slow motion, knee towards your nose, round. Neutralize your spine here, curl in. Inhale, standing splits, left leg high just for a moment. And then straight into your little tiny potato bug ball. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow. All the way up, rise, arms overhead, lift your left knee. Exhale, twist towards the windows, and this is where we will pause. If you want, you can take full revolved hand to big toe pose. So you can grab hold of your left foot or your left big toe, and then start to extend your left leg forward. Press through your heel, and only extend as much as you can without rounding your back. So keep your crown drawing up, your spine long, your shoulders broad. Nice, Diane. Wherever you are at. Awesome, Ingrid. One last round, work your twist. Nice job. Slowly unwind, standing staff. Extend your left leg if you haven't, if you'd like. Exhale, take your bow. Woo. Inhale, legs stay the same, but stretch. Reach up, extended leg curtsy. Exhale one more time. Bow. Bend your knees, reach your arms back. Yeah. Inhale, high mountain. Little baby back bend. Use your strong low abdominals to support you. Inhale, re-extend. And take it all the way down, nice and easy. Forward fold. Good job. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Nice, Eileen. Inhale, curl open. Exhale, down dog. You are almost there. Stay with me. Inhale, left leg high. Hold or left knee, right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Big deep breath. Exhale, left to left. Push the ground away. Hold until you're empty. Then inhale, re-extend. Last one, everyone. Knee towards your nose. Round your back. Step through softly. Rise up slowly. Inhale. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Pause. Your back knee is bent. Bring your left forearm across your low back for support. Look forward and square your shoulders forward. Reach your right arm up and slightly back. So rather than thinking of leaning back, think of curling open. Low belly stays strong. Your mid and upper back mobility helps you open your heart. Take one more inhale. Reach through your right fingertips. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm up, revolve lunge. Be here for about 3 or 4. If there's any way you want to work it, feel free. You guys are doing great. Stay in your body. Stay with your breath. Last round. All the way to empty as you exhale. And then let it go. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg lifts. Stay in standing splits or balancing half moon. Left hand reaches forward just a bit. Take a block with you if you've got one. Right hand to your hip or right arm to the sky. So you're squeezing your outer left glute. It's called your medial glute to open through the front of your hips. Keep your back leg, wherever you're working, back leg strong, back toes active. Where's your breath? Can you still feel it flowing freely? One more huge inhale. Lift your back leg even higher, more powerful. Exhale, slow motion, knee towards your nose. So like a little ball balanced on your left foot, just a little longer. Inhale, standing splits. Tiny little potato bug ball, tuck and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Almost there. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise. Arms reach up, right knee lifts. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. This is where we'll pause. And if you want, go for your full revolved hand to big toe pose. So grab your right foot or your right big toe with your peace fingers. Start to extend only as much as you can without rounding your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe out into your belly. Broaden your collarbones. Nice work, you guys. One last round wherever you're at. Awesome, Liz. Slowly unwind. Standing staff. Inhale. Extend if you want. Exhale, take your bow. Curtsy legs. Inhale, keep your curtsy legs. Reach up. Lengthen. Inhale. And then exhale. Last time. Bow it out. Yes, very nice. High mountain. Inhale. Last standing back bend. Open your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, dive down, nice and easy. Beautiful, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. All right, listen here, friends. Keep your right foot where it's at and just step your left foot behind your right foot like you're standing on a balance beam. So I want you to feel the tips of your left toes on the back of your right heel. Now, see if you can walk your hands off the right side of your mat. Stay rooted mostly through your back foot, your left foot. Try to pull your left hip towards the back of the room. Relax your neck. And imagine you can send your breath up your left side and down your left leg. Yes, good job. Take just two more. Soft face, soft jaw. Bottom of your next exhale, walk your hands back to center. And you're just gonna switch your legs. So however you need to make that transition, right toes to the back of your left heel now. And then once you've got your feet situated, walk your hands off the left edge of your mat. If you've got a block, you can use your block under your hands to bring the ground a little closer to you. Pull your right hip towards the back wall. So it's as if somebody put their fingers in the crease of your hip and literally pushed your hip towards the back wall. Breathe up your right side, down your right leg. Relax your neck, soften your face. Last couple of breaths on this side. Nice, Andrea. All right, walk your hands back to center. Bring your feet so they're next to one another. Take an inhale, find your halfway lift position, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Pause in your plank. We're going to take Vashisthasana, side plank. Right hand is your base. So either roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot, or please feel free to bring your right knee or your right forearm down if you're modifying. So take care of your body. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, Nice, Eileen. Lift your hips really high. So think of that crescent moon shape. Maybe reach your left arm forward or possibly even float your left leg up. Take one more big, huge in breath. Good job. Nice, Ella. Slow motion through your plank pose to the other side. So left hand now is your base. Roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot. Good. Your variation. Awesome, Brittany. Awesome, Rachel. Lift your hips high. And maybe your right arm reaches forward. So work the length of your right side. Nice, Tracy. Awesome, Mo. Maybe lift your right leg. And then let your breath move through you. Fill up every space inside. You're trying so hard right now. Can you find a little sweetness, a little softness? One last inhale. Plank pose. Top of your push-up. Take your inhale and push the ground away. Find your strength. And then slowly lower to your belly for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Once you are there, my friends, we're going to take a shoulder pigeon. So just rest down. You can turn your head to the, let's say, to the left first. And if you need space, if you have a mat really close by you, you can kind of scoot to the left side of your mat. That might help. Reach your right arm straight out to the right with your palm facing the ground. So your right hand should come pretty much right out from your shoulder. If you have to bend your elbow a little bit, it's fine. And then roll up onto your right side body. Yes, good. So your left foot can come down behind you like a little kickstand. Yeah, most of you got it. Good job. Your left foot could also stay in front of you like a little kickstand if you prefer. And there's different variations that you can play with if you want. Sometimes I think it's really fun to take hand to big toe pose with my left leg. So you can grab your big left toe and extend your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. I'll try to show you over here. So just wherever you go, make sure your breath is there. You can breathe big, spacious. Your head is relaxed either on the ground or if you need to bring a block or you in your sweatshirt, something like that under your head, please do so that you can relax. Take about 3 to 5 more. Anytime you want, you might sigh out your mouth. And just like we did at the very, very beginning of practice, next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Hold. And then take an extra sip. Open mouth sigh, let it go. Nice job. Roll onto your belly. And for just a moment, just hang out on your belly. You could turn your head the opposite direction, or you could just turn your forehead towards the ground, whatever feels good with your arms. And either rock your hips a little bit, just a little shimmy of your hips, or you could windshield wiper your shins a little bit if you want. If you do windshield wiper your shins, make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart so there's space in your low back. And then in your next couple breaths, shoulder pigeon on the other side. So your head will turn to the right, and if you need, you can scoot yourself over to the right side of your mat a little bit. Left arm out, left palm faces the ground, roll up onto your left side. Notice if you're holding tension through your face, through your forehead, through your jaw. Notice if you're holding tension through your outer shell, what would that even feel like? Good job. About 3 more on this side. Next inhalation, fill up as big as you can. Hold, and then take that extra sip. Out your mouth, release. Ah. Roll back onto your belly. And take a moment once again to just kind of relax. Shimmy your hips, windshield wiper your shins. We're going to take a belly back bend. So if you're windshield wipering your shins, just relax your shins on the ground. Turn your forehead towards the ground and bring your arms down by your sides. Exhale all of your air out. And as you inhale, lift everything up that you can. Lift your arms, lift your legs. So you're reaching back, hug in with your inner thighs. You can stay here, or option, you can interlace your fingers or even take your full floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet or your ankles, and kick. Feet into hands, pull hands back into feet. Hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. Yes. Breathe down into your belly. Neck is an extension of your spine, so try not to crank your neck. Your gaze might be slightly down, back of your neck long. One more inhale, lift, 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 lift. Yes, let it go. In your next 5 rounds, find your way to down dog. So if you just want to rest here for 5 breaths on your belly, awesome. Do you want to take some cat-cows or maybe child's pose? Any other movement? Eventually downward facing dog. No rush. Just feel your body, all that space inside of you. There's an entire world inside of you. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Gently bring your body down. And if you know that this pose works better for you in a seat or on your back, of course, you can take it there instead. If you're in regular pigeon, try to get your right knee nice and wide. And then rather than plopping onto your right butt cheek, especially if you're a person that can do that really easily, try not to do that. So lift your right butt cheek up, 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 and back, back, back. It's like there's a rope attached to your butt cheek. It pulls up and back as your heart moves forward and down. So as soon as you just plop onto your outer right hip, now you're sinking in to your joints, you're pulling on tendons and ligaments. So that's why we always want to create the structure and the stability of the pose first. Big deep breaths. You don't even have to do too much. You turn me on just a touch, baby. Look around and since city's cold and empty, no water and judge me. Can't see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm dry. Take about 3 more deep breaths. So I can know oh, this city's cold and empty. No water and if you want, big open mouth sigh. Slowly start to lift your upper body back up. And come into a 3-legged down dog. So however you want to get there, 3-legged down dog, give your right leg that nice little shaky shake. If you want, you can flip your dog as a counter pose, or skip the flip dog or the wild thing and just go straight to regular down dog, walk it out. If you want to move through a vinyasa, just kind of reset on your own, go for it. Once you're in your regular down dog, just walk it out. Notice right side versus left side. All right, left leg to the sky, inhale. And pigeon pose, left shin forward, bring your body down gently. So try to get your left knee towards the outer left edge of your mat. That makes it so that your left hip is getting external rotation. So it doesn't mean you have to bring your left shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, but just get your left knee wide so that your left hip is getting the external rotation that we're going for. Left hip pulls up and back, so try not to plop down on your left butt cheek. Imagine there's an invisible rope pulling up, tugging back on your left butt cheek as you take your heart forward and down. And then breathe there. Just by noticing, just by tuning in, maybe you start to find places inside of your body where you resist, where you tense up, where you hold. You don't even need to. So a lot of times if I really tune in, I find that I'm kind of clenching my fists a little bit, or I'm furrowing my eyebrows a little bit. So tune in, and is there any way you can soften around the pose or soften within the pose a little bit more? Take about 3 or 4 more breaths on this side. And I will leave it up to you ultimately. When you feel pretty even on both sides, start to make that transition back to your 3-legged dog and eventually one final down dog one last time. So no hurry. From your 3-legged dog, if you'd like to flip your dog, get one more heart opener, go for it. If you want to take one last vinyasa, go for it. Bless you. And eventually just walk it out in down dog, or if you're feeling a child's pose is a great place to end up as well. In your down dog or in your child's pose, just feel all the space inside of you, all the energy inside of you. And however you would like to get there in your next couple breaths, and your way all the way down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you want. Once you're on your back, just draw your knees in gently. Not for sure. Take a little rock side to side. Supine spinal twist of your choice. So you can just let your legs plop to one side. Go either direction first. Just be aware of the space around you. And take about 4 or 5 rounds on each side. Gaze up or over your opposite shoulder. And continue to breathe big, even though you're letting your body now just give in, be held. Keep your breath just a little bit longer, big and spacious, and victorious. So Ujjayi, translated from Sanskrit, means victorious. What does victorious breath feel like in your body? And probably in your next couple of rounds, slowly make your way to the other side. I'll leave it up to you when you feel pretty even on both sides. Come back to center, to neutral. And any inversion you would like to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. If there's a couple different variations, that's fine too. Will be. And after you've taken about 5 to 10 rounds in your inversion, slowly ease of it and into any counter poses or finishing poses that your body is calling for. So anything else to complete your own practice. If you just want to go right into your Shavasana, that is fine with me. You can just let your breath become effortless and dissipate as you settle in. My reading for you is by Jeff Foster. It's pretty simple. I just feel like in this human experience, so fascinating because one day it can feel like we're on top of the world. And then the next day it can feel like everything is crashing down on top of us. And sometimes when we look at others, it's easy to judge others. But we are really not that different and really not that far from where they are most of the time. I love this. It's by my favorite writer, Jeff Foster, and he just says, I am untouchable. I am vast. I am eternal. I am vulnerable. I am small. I need help. Between these two, my life flows. I am untouchable. I am vast. I am eternal. I am vulnerable. I am small. I need help. Between these two, my life flows. So every part of you is welcome. And sometimes the more we try to avoid the pain, sorrow, the anger, the more we also rob ourselves of feeling the joy and the bliss and the freedom that comes. So these last few moments, just let your body be a space for all forms of life energy to flow through: good, bad, pleasant, unpleasant, comfortable, uncomfortable, just energy. All you get to do is notice, feel, simply witness for these last few moments of practice. No judgment, just observation. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to bring small movements back into your body. Wiggle fingers, toes, anything else that's calling to you. And eventually just roll onto either side, fetal position. Take a couple breaths just resting there. Maybe even use your imagination to just see your practice, anything that came through for you, anything you want to take with you. Just imagine it, visualize it soaking into your body, your being. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat and the front of our space. So right back where we began. As you sit, bring your hands to your heart, either prayer hands or one palm on top of the other. We'll close our practice together with one big group Om. So try not to be self-conscious about your voice or how you sound, but just focus more on how it feels to use your voice. Let it express through you. So start by exhaling, empty out, and clear your throat if you need. Breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Namaste. What's that music? Isn't that playing? They're just blasting it or something? Jesus. You're so welcome. Have a great rest of your day. If you're in my teacher training, I'll see you in just a bit. Also, I have flyers for my Costa Rica retreat on the desk in May. Still like 5 spots left. Would love to have you. Nice job, guys.
Good job, Ruby. You were the best of all, huh? Yes.
It's Ella, right? Ella? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you too. You are welcome, Scott. Good to see you.